What's up? Welcome to my second video, Signals from the Sources, the channel. My name, Deen. Welcome to this journey. We're going to start off. This is my second video. We're going to review one of my favorite artists, conscious rappers, and it's going to be Lupe Fiasco. And man, like when I heard him, when I heard him the first time, it was way back in the day, when he was on that Kanye track. I'm gonna pull it up. Bam, touch the sky right here, man. And verses like, you know, Lupe. Yes, yes. Guess who's on third? Lupe still like Lupe in the third. Here like ear to him, beer on the curb. Peach fuzz buzz, but beard on the verge. Let's slow it down. Like we're on the serve, man. Just lines like that. He caught me straight off from the start, man. And just coming from got kind of a shine from Kanye, and just hearing him, I had to dive deep into this brother's discography. And man, he's just had a lot of jewels, a lot of ups and downs through his career. A lot of albums. Some albums didn't go the way the public didn't like it too much, but yeah, man, just love a lot of his songs and discography, man. Just is crazy bars and philosophy just thrown at you, going over my head, still people going over that mural track. And man, it's just been, he's a great artist, love him. And I'm gonna actually, I said, why not, one of my first things on the channel, why don't I just review his newly released a week or two ago, Drill Music and Zion. Man, what a name that is. And I was just like, from the cover art, reminds you of like a sequel to Tieto and Youth, my favorite album from his discography. And what a great album that is, just layered and layered, with a lot of knowledge and bars, and just, man, it's amazing, man. Like, but yeah, we're gonna go over the first track. Each video we're doing track by track. So we're just gonna focus on the first one, the intro. It's called The Lion's Deen, like the name. Spoken word in this one by his sister, Aisha Jaco. Hope I said her name right. So we're gonna click on this bad boy, bam. And she's also done songs, intros before, and were in songs of Lupe's intro to Lupe's Food and Liquor. And Baba says cool for thought. Lupe Fiasco's the cool. She's also in that. So yeah, man, that's dope that his sister supporting him like that, and helping bro out, so we'll go back to the top, bam. And we're gonna look up the word Zion real quick, so people were don't understand what the word is. It is basically, it's got different meanings. So now the hill of Jerusalem, on which the city of David was built, citadel of ancient Jerusalem basically. And also, Christians believe the heavenly city or kingdom of heaven. So it's got, different kind of meanings. And to Rastafarians, it means Africa, which is probably where the Garden of Eden, was started. It probably all started there, around that area. So that's that, man. Let's go back to it. Let's dive into it, unpack these lyrics, and give my thoughts and review on this beautiful spoken word and intro to Lupe's 8th studio album, Drill Music and Zion. Here is the Lion's Deen. So yeah, first line. Drill music, pop that pill music, kill music, and yes, that is what is infiltrated the music industry today, is this drill music. Pop Smoke, Lil Durk. We don't listen to a lot of them. Fabio, with coming out too. So yeah, don't listen to too much of it. I actually don't listen to it all because it's bad for your spirit. You shouldn't be listening to this music. It's just music has such a powerful effects on people since it's waves and frequencies going through your body, mind, subconscious, and you just want to watch what you listen to. And yeah, so just try to stay away from that. Usually listen to conscious music. Favorite my favorite artists are like Lauryn Hill. Actually, listen to some gospel music, praise and worship music. To just praise the Creator for all that He's done. And so yeah, it's just a powerful line here. Drill music, pop that, pill music. So obviously we know drugs is maybe it's a coping mechanism. It says in here. Let's see where it's read that. Of the pill music, inferring that drugs are needed as a coping mechanism to deal with the violence and death of the lifestyle being positively portrayed. It's like a positively portrayed in drill music. That's a weird way of saying that. Ain't nothing positive about that music. let's be real. Drill means to fight or retaliate, and such actions are emblematic of the lyrics seen in drill music, as is killing. Yeah, it's just taking a hold of the youth. I mean, just already a lot of lot going on in the community of the Israelites. That don't know who they are. Jacob, we call him, and scattered across the world, as it says, is in the book, Yah's word, the Bible, and so I feel like that has been man-made to destroy, to even more destroy, or try to destroy Israel, so-called blacks or African Americans in this country and abroad, desecrating the temples in the ghetto. So temples. So basically, everybody has a temple. You can have Yah's spirit in it, or another spirit, unclean, as it may be. And yes, funeral processionals increase their frequency because we can't break the spell of Geppetto. And just powerful line there. Just it's it's a spell for real. Like a lot of people across the nation, it's a shame, built like that through the system, this white power system, that is actually crumbling before our very eyes. We will see it through the years as we reach, or as we progress towards the revealing of the King of Kings, Lord of Lords, Yeshua, and the kingdom of Yah. Praise Yah is coming. It's coming soon. But Jacob will have to go through a lot of trouble to get there. A lot of trials. So, and see, no one knows the scrolls of obituaries contain more words than dictionaries. Absolutely, it's a shame to see that a lot of death in the community due to this type of music being eaten up by the youth, and then they gonna do what they hear, so it's a shame to see, and hear it a lot on the news. Hope one day it changes and we have a revival, an awakening for Jacob to know who they are, and of their lost culture through this colonization and slavery. That was back in the day, that was told in the Bible, in Deuteronomy. Read your Bibles in Deuteronomy, the curses, the 400 years, basically almost up, if they aren't almost up, and had to go through that. So, let's see what we got here. That will define how lions in Zion became alley cats. So, yeah. Referring to great metaphor here, referring to lions, the alley cats. What a powerful, metaphor, because they once were that back in the day. If you read the Bible, they were kings, they were queens, they were on top of the world, basically, and due to their ancestors turning their back on Yah, that's where they came to from the curses, two alley cats being lost, distorted into a haze, into a maze that is today of Babylon, the Babylonian maze. And yeah, excuse me, traded their baseball bats for gas that spat. Another wild phrase right there. That's what they did. Yeah, exactly. Due to it's either what's the options today if you live in the hood? Growing up a black man or black woman, it's gonna be sports, music, or drugs, and other means. That's just the options they feel like they have. Being involved in the gangs. Yeah, it's a shame. It's just hopefully that that spell will be broken. But, a lot of it's just a shame, man. It's and then obviously I feel like we should all know that drugs and weapons were brought to the hood by who, Big Brother. So did not help the situation. They pushed this type of music into the community, and that does not help at all. Blood of the people across steeples and concrete jungles that turned playgrounds into graveyards, that buried generations of black and brown men who left their posts because they were misguided by ghosts. Ghosts could be spirits. Funny how alcohol is named spirit. It's funny how that is. And what do they have in the hood, in the ghettos? Basically, liquor stores everywhere in there, to just bring them down more, used as a device to just bring down the community. It's a shame, and hopefully one day we see a change. Let's see, got the ghost of the land of the living, ready, aim, fire. Wanna be the block, but can't buy the block. Bulldozing the block. So yeah, look at that right there. Wanna be the block, but can't buy the block. Bulldozing the block. So they destroy it, trying to be it, but they can't buy it. They can't help. It's a shame that if these athletes would give back a couple mil and just have their communities thrive through jobs and investments, it would do a whole lot. It's a shame. I don't think some do it. I feel like more should, just to give back to their people and to make them strive on to be bigger, build bigger and better communities. But the system does not like that. So Lucifer does not like that, as being them the chosen ones of Yah, the Creator, Father in heaven. Making the rest see choke on bones of drones sent by PPP loans to see how you spent the money. Just PPP loans right there. If you look at that right there, what is that? What I see from that is a 666 flipped upside down. So it's a trap. In my mindset, when I see it's just a trap altogether, and shame that many people fell for that. Little extra money, and they're paying for it through frauds and stuff like that, and through getting it left, right, left, meaning of a drill, of a sergeant. And then to figure it out while ancestors watch and aid those who call out to them through altars, payphones, saxophones, bottles of liquor, glasses of water. The sum of a son and a daughter equals new life, the Holy Trinity. He was a baby boy, but he was kin to me, born to Basima, in hands of a lion who said, store your water in basement because one day it will be scarce and polluted. He said one day grocery stores will be barren. Learn how to grow your own food and don't get caught staring. So yes, so we look at some Bible verses here talking about the last days and signs of the last days, which I feel like we're in. We're in that start of the season, start of that final hour, I believe. But yeah, great earthquakes shall be in Luke 21:11, and great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines and pestilences, what we have in 22, COVID, now monkeypox, fearful sights and great signs shall be from heaven. So yeah, we're gonna be having them famines soon. This verse right here, Amos 11, talking about the famine of the word of Yah, which is to come. Excuse me. And nation will rise against nation. Nation meaning people. People against people, and kingdom against kingdom. There shall be famines and pestilences, earthquakes in diverse places. Right there again. So it's coming. Maybe in the next couple years, we're seeing signs of it with the shortages of baby formula and other things, and some food processing plants have been destroyed. I think of 100 of them the past year or so. So just a lot going on. Cattle being killed off. You gotta be prepared. You gotta have a plan. Store some water, food, and learn how to grow it, as she says in these lines right here. Let's see. Yeah, learn how to grow your own food and don't get caught staring. I mean, you get these basic things you gotta do. Don't try to have your hand out for the government to help you, because don't believe they have your best interests. You know what I mean? See, down the barrel of a gun, learn how to run underground drills in Zion. And also, this is a parallel to Zion being a parallel to Lupe and the Matrix. Zion being the underground city from the machine world, from the Sentinels. So that's a metaphor for that. To be reborn, at least you be scorned by the ways of the wicked who pillage our communities and natural resources. For profit, he said, my children, each of you are prophets. I love that line. Excuse me. Of, the profit, resources for profit, and then each of you are prophets. I mean, just powerful words right there. Don't let money be the sum of your deeds, because money is the root of all evil. It just really, my bro said that money just what's the word, multiplies of who you really are. It's gonna show more if you have a lot of money, and it's just gonna show who you really are even more, good or bad. Pull the weeds from your minds. There's so many distractions out there, so you gotta pull the weeds from your minds, the wheat from the tares from the wheat. You each have blades that will drill a new earth, manifest the new world that Columbus thought he found. Absolutely. Band together to reverse the weather, to unite the seeds of the oppressed. Stand together and work righteously to be blessed for generations to come. Drill down. Zion is in you. Reference to the Matrix. Right here. Bam, where we at? If you've seen the movies, a Zion being that city. A lot of knowledge in that too. A lot of predictive programming and where we're at today. So, But yeah, man, a strong intro. A lot of stuff going over my head. I only try to give y'all kind of what I know. And it was, I'm going to have to dive in it again. I'll probably hopefully understand a lot of these lines, and probably I'm going to come back to it one day, and we'll dive into it, unpack it again as this marinates through time. So, but yeah, it was a great intro, great spoken word by his sister, and it's definitely a re-listen to me. I would definitely re-listen to it when I listen to this album again. And like if I'm starting the album, it's got to be with this song. It's very powerful. We'll come back to it again for sure. And it's an 8 out of 10 for me for this first track. Great job. And it really does, give you a feel for the what's in store for the entire album. And it's a great setup for it. So. So that's it for the first review of the first track, the intro to Drill Music in Zion. Stay tuned. I will be going over the second track, which I don't know how to pronounce, but hopefully I will. and I'm gonna review that one next. We're gonna go over the bars, how I'm feeling towards it, and leave your comments. How did I do? Give me give me some feedback if you want to. You don't have to. You don't have to subscribe either. No pressure. I know everybody be pressuring you subscribe, do this, do that. No, it's all good. It's what you want to do. It's cool. So yeah. Show me some love. If not, it's all good. Thanks for watching. And, that's basically it. Tune in till next time. I'm Deen. This is Signals. Raw and uncut too. We're not editing it. We're leaving it all in here. You're seeing it all. The good, the bad, the ugly. Signals of the source. Y'all have a good day. God bless. May y'all bless you. And then, till we meet again, if we do, y'all have a good one.